such worries today here in the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. To start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit, and now they're out executing.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over in that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Here's Fields. He's got a man complete. That's a first down and then some. A 32-yard pickup.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 37-yard line. On first and 10, it's Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Darnell Savage there to make the tackle. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And a shotgun snap, Fields. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it third and inches.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 12.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there, because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on third down. Now they have to hunker down, because guess what? That drive continues.
Back to the ground with Hall. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Ball again on second down. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out on the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down.
Here we go, son. Good night.
Out of the gun, Fields rolling to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So on comes a field goal unit for the Jets. Here's Nick Folk. Folk's kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Hey, live, think right.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards the pick up there, and also a 1st down.
What I continually hear from running backs and offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how a running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And, boy, it all came together on that one.
That's one where they watch it and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do right there.
That looked like the play we drew up and designed. And then we got to see it unfold in real time.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Jaguars at 11-2 now. And they're coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
11.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Easy.
A short throw there to Strange. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brenton Strange, his 9th touchdown this season. And the Jaguars have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board. 3 points is 3 points. And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the gun, here's Fields. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Fields now to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up.
Here we go, tonight. Move 58, move 58, tonight.
Fields throwing again. And able to find Alan Lazard. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Here we go, I'm good. Tonight.
Here's Fields. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
Here we go.
On the draw, it's Hall. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from a safety position.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
Here's Fields on the sneak. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Justin Fields scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Jets are able to move back in front. Fulk connects on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Fulk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. From the 31, here's the 2nd down and 6. Now Lawrence to throw. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
A short throw there to Strange. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage. But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
Lawrence. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Hey. Go, let's go.
But to throw again is Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Take right open. Let's go.
That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
It's now third and goal.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
Here we go.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Cooper Kupp, as the first half is winding down. And the Jags have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Here we go, son.
A final shot before the break. Fields. Got a man. That's Lazard. And now we get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Here we go.
A final shot before break. Fields. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Alan Lazard as time expires in the first half. And the Jets have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. Now Folk for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Take right. Hey, run. Tomato.
Here's Lawrence. And he's got it. It's Thomas for Jacksonville touchdown. Ryan Thomas, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jaguars have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Here we go, son. 222, 222.
Fields.
Wilson's got it complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
25 yards there on the catch and run. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go.
They'll give the home. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields.
Flushed out right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go, sir.
They'll run with Hall. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, son. Go.
Here's Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The Folks' kick is good.
And that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now Lawrence. That'll be caught. It's caught. And he's brought down. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first and 10, it's ETN. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Tackle on that play by Quinton Williams. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
A quick throw caught by Cup out wide.
So nothing doing there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. A really nice open field tackle.
Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
That's good for a Jacksonville. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He's got Thomas yet again, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Jaguars are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Here we go, son. 222.
Now it's Fields.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired. He still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble, but still, some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw.
Touchdown, Jets! Josh Reynolds, 35 yards.
And the Jets have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The touchdown is huge, but the focus now is on the 2-point play. I don't want to say they have a cushion here, but if they don't get it, they still have a chance for onside kick.
Yeah, they would need some big-time help, but you're right. There would be a shot, but the focus right now on that 2-point conversion.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields.
And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job one was taken care of. The two-point conversion to get this thing tied.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
24. Take right open.
Throwing now, Lawrence.
Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, I'm gun. 13 loop. 11.
Here's Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
First down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Go, let's go. Hey. 11. Go. Here we go.
Lawrence.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And that is incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Hey, kill.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
All eyes on Fields.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Here's Fields. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Fields. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Sliding out of the pocket. This to possibly force OT. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jags have just about sewn up this football game.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Hey, Soko, hot.
Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.